N.I.L, also known as name, image, and likeness. It is changing college athletics as we once knew them. Student athletes are now allowed to profit off their marketability. Oftentimes that means that schools in bigger conferences or in more populated cities have resources that players can benefit from the most. So that begs the question, what is Boise State doing to keep up with the Joneses? 8 months into the N.I.L era, the amount of questions and lack of direction on the NCAA's behalf have been overwhelming.
The things we continue to hear are just, I don't know where to start. Whether that's an athlete, whether it's a business, whether it's a school.
At most universities, the current model forces student athletes to do the work themselves. Oftentimes that means outsourcing and paying a third party to create connections and marketing opportunities. Boise State, on the other hand, has set up an infrastructure they strongly believe will streamline NIL opportunities and make them more powerful for everyone involved.
Because we're at that lower price point, we're also able to pass along those savings, more or less, to the student athletes. The way we've got it set up is that we have eliminated so many of the hurdles that we feel like are in the way.
Mike Walsh is the Associate Athletic Director of the new Business Development and Revenue Innovation Unit.
I really do feel like with all of the different pieces we've brought together with this unit, the creative agency side, soliciting NIL deals, group licensing, and all those offerings, this is very, very unique, and we definitely feel like we're at the forefront of this.
One of the coolest things about this setup,
yeah, so this situation is different. It's pretty cool that I get to do this.
Is the ability for co-branded opportunities.
We're looking for those co-branded opportunities, and we're navigating those waters to figure out the best way to achieve that.
A union between a company, a student athlete, and a university.
Because they're already a previous sponsor with Boise State football, so it allows different opportunities to be on the blue, to be able to wear the jersey, whereas other opportunities, you can't wear that stuff.
Last week, Boise State senior tight end Riley Smith was at the core of one of the most unique NIL experiences we've witnessed so far. What appears to be a relatively innocent video shoot at Albertson Stadium was unique for many reasons. A simple conversation created this opportunity for Riley.
Yeah, so one of my friends, she worked over there and she kind of put me in contact with their manager. I got to sit down and kind of sell myself and sell my brand to him. He thought it was a good opportunity to work together.
From there, he worked hand in hand with the Business Development and Revenue Innovation Unit. By doing so, he was able to wear his football jersey, sport the Bronco logo, and shoot a commercial with a local car company on the most well-known playing surface in college football.
We have a great resource system. They also help us out with showing us a way in different businesses that are willing to work with us.
And that's really our guiding principle in all this, kind of our North Star, is to be the most student-athlete friendly NIL program in the country. And that means bigger cuts of royalties, better opportunities, and no middlemen. And so that's where it really becomes advantageous to us.
Now you might be asking, what did Riley get in his NIL deal? He gets a free F-150 to drive around for the year. He will have to pay taxes on that. Now, when it comes to Boise State's Business Development and Revenue Innovation Unit, they're working with about 90 athletes at the moment. And since January 1st, they have orchestrated about $45,000 in NIL deals, 20,000 of which are for female athletes. Stick around. More on the news at 10 after the break.